Go. Hi, Anjali.
Hey, Joe.
Thanks for taking the time to join me today. I'm excited to be able to share the GC index that you went over with me with my network. I know a lot of people are going to be actually searching and looking in organizations, what's the future look like? And I personally found it valuable for some self-awareness and team dynamics and enabling. So it was new to me. So would you mind just giving us a quick overview of what the GC index is?
Sure, I'd love to. I came across this a few months ago, and it totally resonated with me, and I have gotten certified in it since, and I'm happy to share it with your viewership. So I just shared my screen so people can see what I'm talking about as we talk through it.
Yep.
So the GC index is an organometric. What does that mean? It gives organizations insights into how to configure their team or their organization to have the biggest impact. The GC index is an individual profile. So individuals would take it and they get a sense of what their natural proclivity is in one of these 5 different areas. So if you look at this, you'll see that there's probably 5 different ways we have an impact or contribute to a team. It might be a game changer, a strategist, an implementer, a polisher, or a playmaker. Your impact is determined by your natural proclivity plus your skill. So if you get insight into your natural proclivity in one of these areas and you have the skill or you develop the skill in it, you probably will have the most impact.
That's great.
So this gives you those insights on that.
Yeah, and once again, I appreciate those insights. And so what would you say is the main difference between this and like the behavioral or personality tests that we're accustomed to?
So good question, because they all give you build your self-awareness. The others with personality or strengths, but this one takes it a little bit further. So in the others, it many times leaves you with a what and so what, maybe. This one really puts it into action. It's action oriented. Now you know what to do with that knowledge that you gained and apply it immediately on your team. So if you look at the language that's used in the GC index, you notice immediately that there are roles on your team. You need all of these on a team. And so you can immediately see how you play into your team, where you make the most impact on your team, and you can take action around it. And like you saw in your profile, it gives you insights into how you might be able to gain additional skills or who else you might need to be working with in order to have the biggest impact, right?
Yeah, absolutely. No, I mean, I found the strategist and through the debriefing, definitely saw how I have been most successful when I've been in that role, as well as it's my current title. It said renewing heart and mind, which I literally was saying that in videos throughout the last year, as well as gave some constructive feedback that can help me continue to develop. So I find it very valuable. I'm curious, where did you fall on the chart?
So I was actually surprised initially. I'm a game changer implementer. But as soon as I went through the debrief session and I understood the profile, it fit me to a T. So, and I think it's done that for all of the folks that I've actually done this profile with. They left feeling that it really helped them get insights about themselves and validated some of their understanding about them.
Yeah, I would agree with that for me personally as well.
Yeah.
So when you look at this, then what's we know a lot of people in organizations are going to be continuing to reinvent as we go through this pandemic. So what's kind of the next best step they can do to learn more with you?
Yeah. So one of the things I love about this profile is it's really built for today's organization and for today's professional. So if you're interested in understanding more about this profile and how it can help you and how you might be able to get the GC index done for yourself, just schedule a free exploratory session with me first. Just go to my website, www.ppl-coach.com, schedule a 15-minute session. I'm happy to go over it with you, answer any questions, and then we can schedule for the profile and follow up debrief and coaching sessions should you decide to move forward. If you're an organizational leader who wants to do this for your entire team, to know whether you have configured the team for the biggest impact that you can make, particularly in a time when we're going forward with making sure that we have designed organizations for the future, the same thing. Just schedule a 15-minute session with me. We'll go over it. What does it mean for you? What the cost is, etc., and we can go from there.
It's great. Well, I hope others take advantage of it. I found it very valuable. I appreciate your time and sharing this, and I hope you have a great day and be safe.
You too. Thanks, Joe.
Thanks, Anjali. We got it to 5.